I'm gonna eat this before I bite my finger off. Prep feels, people. Prep fucking feels. We're gonna go out and fucking shock people. Good morning, girlies, and welcome back to my channel. It is a little past 6 a.m. right now, letting the puppers out so they can sniff the perimeter and do their business that they like to do every single morning. I have been on a alphamine kick by PE Science, not my usual. Oh, I guess I'll do an intro. Hey, if you're new here, my name is AnnMarie Lawrence. I'm an IFBB Bikini Pro. I did a little check-in with Paul this morning, who is my coach, Paul with Pro Physique, and I'll put some little photos up for you guys. Today's video is a day in the life of an IFBB Pro. I'm gonna do a full day of eating for you guys. I'm going to also teach a little bit about how I've been feeling, because to be honest, yesterday was tough. It was tough, and things are just getting tough, and they're about to get tougher. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that and then tell you how to resolve these issues that I'm having. And kind of put you guys through like what to expect during a prep and what to do when inevitably you start to experience these things. So let's get into the vid, but first, Leo boy, why don't you go potty, my handsome boy? Why don't you go potty? You're so handsome. This is like my favorite thing to do of all time. Sit on the porch, let the puppers do their thing, and then after they use the bathroom, they end up wandering back up here and sitting with me for a minute. And like I said, I don't know why. Oh my gosh. I have been on an alphamine kick, PE Science alphamine. It's their thermogenic. I don't know why I've been on a alphamine kick. I literally never take it, but I'm on a kick right now, pre-cardio alphamine kick, so that's what I'm drinking. Sitting here with my Leo boy. Money girl. What you doing over there, mama? What you sniffing? My pretty little girl. These rocks freak me out. I always think they're gonna break a freaking ankle. So anyway, I'm going to finish this out for me, and I am going to go in and finish journaling, because I started journaling and then Leo started crying because he had to poop. So I'll talk him out inevitably, and then I'm going to hit this cardio really quick. I'm going to do cardio at home. It's just easier to get my cardio done at home, get it out of the way, and I feel more comfortable doing cardio at home because then I don't feel like, I don't know. Honestly, I just feel more comfortable doing cardio at home because it's just my own space. I don't have to wear headphones. I can just like do my own thing. And then also I can come back inside and eat before I train because I had to train legs today. So I definitely need to eat before I train. We're going to hit the gym. I have a new gym, not intentionally, but my current gym that I was going to, they closed, and I'll also tell you guys why I'm going to a real life gym and I'm not training in my gym in my garage. I'll go through that at the end. We're gonna do a little learning lesson, I told you guys, but I'm gonna go to this new gym. I'm gonna record for you guys uncomfortably in this brand new gym and see what happens to me. My last gym, they were like, don't record, but you guys know I did that shit anyway. So I'm going to bring you guys with me. We're going to do a leg day. I'll record the whole leg day, full day eating, do a little learning lesson today about prep. And that's what I got for you guys. So if you love me, subscribe. Click on that little bell so you never miss a fit tip from me again. You never miss a prep update because we are getting close, ladies. We're getting close. My little chickens to the show, and we're about to get really aggressive. I'm waiting for Paul to reply and tell me what needs to get done, but until then, an hour of cardio. going down, people. Enjoy the vid. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that little bell. Do it right now, like before you watch this video. Okay, bye. Just in case. You never know. All right, cardio done. Let's go train legs. But before we train, I promised a full day of eating. So we have 2 caramel rice cakes with 15 grams of cookie butter. We have 1 tablespoon of all-natural Concord grape jelly on both, topped with some Himalayan pink salt to help with our leg day pump.
Whoa! Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah. Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say, I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same. Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get please don't play no games with me, I promise I'm too much. Ay, I can never let up even if you had enough. Ay, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough.
No longer have the need to be socially acceptable, so the hat came off and the messy bun is going up, especially since we're about to eat breakfast. I'm excited. I have my whole life ready to go. I use my Fitness Pal to track. Yep, there we go. So it's looking like for breakfast, we're gonna do our usual oats with cookie butter and jelly and egg whites. And that is the life that we are living this morning. I'm also going to consume my leftover Starbucks from yesterday. I do this thing where I'm like, yeah, Starbucks, and I get a Starbucks and then I like drink half of it and put the rest in the fridge and drink the rest like throughout the week. So too much caffeine just makes me not feel my best. So that's what's happening. So let's eat some breakfast. I got a couple meetings and we'll get on with the day. What you are going to learn today is that I eat a lot, I eat often, and I eat like literally every 2 hours. I like snacks. So we are having 100 grams of Honeycrisp apple with 20 grams of peanut butter. And that is our next little life that we're consuming while we get some work done. And yeah, I told you guys I was gonna do a full day eating, so I'm gonna do a full day of eating. I have another call in 10 minutes and that's it. Amazing, done working for the day. I'm gonna show you guys what my next meal is. Dun, da, da, da. Doesn't look very appealing or awesome, but I have 200 grams of green beans because high volume, all the things. I have some buffalo chicken in here. This is just Tyson's already frozen buffalo chicken. And I have 120 grams of basmati rice, and I topped it with spray butter and this habanero hot sauce. Now here's the jam. This was not the original plan. Here's what's happening. Because the original plan was to have turkey and rice tonight. I had a whole game plan. My life was mapped out. I was gonna have salad for lunch, and then my husband was like, you wanna go out to eat? Let's do something fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get sushi tonight. I already pre-planned it. My life is ready to go. I said absolutely. And it's not like a super fun sushi date where I get like 7 rolls. My life is a little boring right now. It's pretty simple, it's pretty boring, but the cool thing is that I get sushi. That's the fucking cool thing. So planned it out, ready to go. I don't know what else we're gonna do tonight, maybe something fun, but I'm just like ready to relax. Done working, gonna take a shower, gonna fix my life, look a little more presentable, a little less hobo, and yeah, go out to dinner. So I have a snack before I head to dinner because it's only 2:30 right now. So I'm gonna do a snack around like 4:30-ish, 4 probably, and then we'll head to dinner around 6 or 6:30. We'll do sush. I think we might go play pool or something fun like that, or like go bowling or go to a movie. We like to do things. I don't just like to like sit at a bar and drink fucking Diet Coke while he drinks. That's so boring. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what I do, and then we're gonna come home from there, go to bed early because I'm a baby grandma, early squirrely, go to bedtime lady, drink my tea, and have my late night snack because I know I'm gonna want one of yogurt and probably peaches. I'm thinking is gonna be the game plan, so stay tuned. I'm gonna eat this before I bite my finger off. Okay, so I told you guys I was gonna do a full day eating. We are here getting sush, so I'm gonna show you everything that we got. Say hi to the people.
What's up?
You never are on my YouTube ever. Now you are.
Not cool enough.
Not good enough. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys what we're getting. I'm starting off with a miso soup, and I have a Diet Coke with a lemon and a hot green tea. Drew has a miso soup and a Miller Lite and a Jack on the Rocks. Yes. Hello humans, I am back. I'm back in action. It's the next day. Obviously, it's not the same day. Went and got sush. Then me and my husband went to the movies and we saw Elvis. If you guys haven't seen that, and it's super humid. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's actually pretty good. But the only dilemma is, because we chose last minute to go do it, we were front row. And because we were front row, we were broke neck the whole time like this, looking up, watching the movie. And the worst part about it is that it's a 3-hour almost movie. So my poor little necky neck was broke in half, and then we came home and I had my yogurt like I discussed with you all, and then we went to bed, and that was the end of that. But I want to talk prep feels, because I know I said I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I came home and went to bed and I was like, nah, I can do it later on. After this 3-hour movie and me being broke neck, I can do it the next day. Prep feels, people. Prep fucking feels. It has been a tough. At about 7 weeks out, it gets tough for me personally, like mentally and like emotionally and energy wise. And everybody is different, and it's super dependent upon, you know, where your calories are, where your cardio is, all that good stuff. Some people can tough through and they don't have any complaints, which is fucking rare and like near impossible. And some people have a really tough time, and right now I am struggle bussin'. Your girl is exhausted mentally, physically. My libido is absolute trash, which my poor husband is just like, give me a hug, be my friend, and I'm like, no, get the fuck away from me. I'm just like so just done, like mentally, emotionally exhausted. It's pretty usual when you're doing like 60 to 90 minutes of cardio every single day. Your calories are pretty low, your cardio is super high, your carbs are pretty low. It's pretty normal, and not to mention I'm dealing with like some slight digestive issues right now, which normally around this time in prep always happens. I can't figure out if it's just like a prep symptom of the huge, or if I am having a reaction to a food. So I'm taking a food sensitivity test. I'm doing a whole YouTube on that also for you guys, so you can see what my results are, what I do about it, and if doing an elimination diet around that around the foods that I have high reactivity to, if that even does anything, or if food sensitivity tests are just like not helpful at all. So we'll find out together collectively as a group. But yeah, I'm feeling the feels, and when you're feeling this way in prep, you don't have a choice, you just have to show up anyway. And this is where I think it's so funny, because we'll go places and like do things, and my husband's like, I don't know how you do that. Like, I literally have no idea how you wake up at 5 a.m., you do the 2 hours of cardio, you train, you run a business, you still like take care of the household. My husband has dinner on the table every single night, not because I'm his fucking slave, but because it genuinely makes me feel good to have him come home from a really fucking long day at work. He does a lot of physical labor. He owns his own company also. He's a contractor, and he also does roofing and remodeling, home remodeling, and he flips houses also. So he does a lot of physical like labor, and he'll come home like dead, exhausted, and it just feels good for him to have a plate of food, a warm plate of homemade food, and he's just like, oh, thank you so much, like this is the highlight of my life, like, and he's so grateful. So it feels good for me to do that for him. And then of course laundry, dishes, all the things. I keep the house super freaking clean and organized because I'm a psychopath, and organization is my middle motherfucking name. It used to not be, but now it is. But anyway, he's like, I don't know how you do it all, and I'm like, honestly, I don't either. I think at this point I'm just on autopilot. And I'm super, super grateful right now that I don't have kids, because there are some women who prep and have children and take care of the household and work, and I don't know how the fuck they do it, because even dogs are a lot to deal with right now. But it's exhausting. It is so exhausting. It is probably one of the most mentally and physically exhausting things that you will do in your entire life. And honestly, it's not even the hunger, it's not even the cardio, it's not even the workouts, it's just the mental strength that it takes to prep for a show is so exhausting. It's so fucking exhausting to constantly be disciplined, to constantly be on plan. You can't really reach for any vices. Personally, I don't do any drugs, so I don't smoke weed or take Adderall or do anything like that. And obviously on prep I don't drink, so it's like when you're in your feels, you're in your feels, and you just have to fucking feel it, and there's no running from it. And I would definitely say that that is like the hardest part, is just making yourself and forcing yourself to feel the feels. And it fucking sucks sometimes, but honestly it makes you such a stronger person. And I truly, truly believe that competing since 2015, my competition career has made me the person that I am today, and has allowed me to better myself in all areas of my life because of the amount of discipline that it does take to prep for a show. And not to scare anybody, but in all reality, this is the hardest thing you will ever do in your entire life, which is why we are the 1%. Literally 1% of people can do this. And I don't binge, I don't cheat, I don't go off plan. I just do what I'm told to do, and that is it, period, end of fucking story. So I think for a lot of people, they'll go into a prep thinking, oh, I'm just gonna do this for fun. But I'm gonna be honest, it's really like, it's not fun. Like, this is not like a super fun time, you know. It's miserable, to be honest. It is very, very miserable, to be honest, but I do it because it is a challenge for me personally, and it also helps me a lot when it comes to my business and exposure and stuff like that. And I've always been a very, very competitive person, and this allows me to continue to thrive and be better. And it's me versus me always. And if I wanted to live an average life, then I'd do average things. But to be completely transparent, I'd rather be motherfucking dead in the ground, fucking worm food, than be an average human being. And this is one of the ways for me to excel and be above average mentally and physically, and it pushes me to my absolute fucking limits. And it's like sickening and kind of psychologically fucking, but I love that shit. But it's definitely not like a super fucking fun time. It's definitely the most difficult thing you'll ever do in your life. But anyway, to wrap it up, because I'm being repetitive at this point, it's just tough right now, and we're doing the best we can with what we got, and we're doing everything to an absolute motherfucking T, but we still have a long way to go. Still have a long way to go. So, but I'm excited for the season. It's gonna be the best season I've ever had. I already beat last year's package. Like, I'm so fucking proud of myself. So I've already won regardless of how I place, but we're gonna go out and fucking shock people at the amount of mass that we put on and the shape that we've created and what we're bringing to the stage, and I'm fucking so excited. I am so fucking excited. So stay tuned. I have so many updates for you guys. I'm going to post the food sensitivity stuff for you guys so you can see if that helped me or not and where I'm at with that. And then don't forget to subscribe, click on that little bell, and I really do appreciate you guys always supporting me and being here for me, because it keeps me going. Keeps me going. So comment below if there's any topics you guys want me to cover or go over, and I'll catch you guys on the next vid. Bye!